Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Ever wondered how companies like Amazon, Netflix, or any other product based company exactly know which ad or email convince you to buy or subscribe? That's called attribution modeling. And today I'll show you how to build it step by step using just SQL. So if you are learning SQL or breaking into analytics, this is the kind of real world problem that you will set that will set you apart, because just learning basic queries will not help you to stand out in an interview. These kind of problems that you will solve will stand you out. So be with me till the end, and you will find it really helpful. So what is attribution modeling? Where companies do analysis that whatever the customer is coming, what touch point it has been through, and which one is more contributing in that marketing campaign. So next time when they create a budget, they can give preference to that touch point. So today we will see how it works. So we have a table named user journey. So let's see what are the data in it. So if I look, yeah, so it has user ID, touch point channel through which the user is coming, touch time, and this is a binary data, one or zero converted. One means yes, user converted, or zero means no. So attribution modeling is mainly three types: first touch attribution, last touch attribution, and linear attribution. In first touch, companies give preference to the first touch channel through which the users coming. In the last touch, your company give preference to the last channel through which the user coming. And in linear, every channel gives a weightage, equally weightage. So there are different uses and different benefit for that. For that we have to go in detail for regarding that, but we are focusing on how we can do it using SQL. So we can cover later, or you can just Google it about more. So let's cover the first point first, which is first touch. So first touch means we have to find out for every user what was the first channel, and then we can give it to the weightage, right? So we'll start. So first we will find the user and the touch point ID, minimum touch point ID, that is considered to be first. Here it is 1 2 3 mentioned in my data, but it can be different in other data like 4 5 6 or 6 7 8. So it depends how it assigned, but that's how it will be, and we have to find out the minimum value. So let's write the code. Select user ID, min of, sorry, yes, min of touch point ID as first touch from user journey where user ID in. Now we have to find only user who is already converted. We do not have to consider those who are not converted, because that's not beneficial to consider users who are not converted. So that will not give right context of the analysis. So in, and we will only focus on the unique user. I mean, a user can be repeated many times, but because of the channel, but that's why we have to focus on the unique user value. So select distinct user ID from user journey user journey where converted equals 1. And because we are using aggregation, so we'll use group by user ID. So let's run this and see how it looks. For example, for user ID, the minimum touch point is 1. For 2, it is 1. For 3, it is 1. And for 4, it is one touch point, but it is channel different. So don't consider that if touch point is same, the channel is same. No, I mean, touch point is only showing that how through how many channels a user went through before converting. So that's it. So if we run this, so we for every user who converted, we get the first touch point. Now we will join it with the main table to find the answer. So let's write this first. I'll save it in a CT to join with initial touch as. Okay, so select u dot user id u dot channel as first touch channel from user journey as you inner join initial touch I on u dot user id equals I dot user id and u dot touch point id equals I dot first touch. If these two condition will satisfy, we will get the users and the channel. So if I run this now, first, okay, so yeah, let's run it. So you get the for every user you got what was the first touch channel through which the user came into that campaign and finally converted as an user. So for user ID 1 it was email, for user ID 2 it was social media, for user ID 3 it was paid ad, and so on. So that's how we find out our first touch point channel. Now second one is last touch, so it is quite easier. We don't have to do much in this. We will find out the last one. So let's write it. Select user id channel as last touch channel from user journey where converted equal 1. So here we did not nothing much like first one. Here we just find out the user and channel, and channel where the converted is equal to 1 mentioned. That means if there are multiple channel, the only the last channel will be converted as a user, or converted is equal to 1. So that will give us the last touch channel. So let's run it. So for, as you can see, for user 1 it was email, because for user 1 there was only one touch point, only one touch channel. So that's why email was is its first and also last. For 2 it's social, for 3 is email, for 4 direct, and 6 is paid. So now where the multiple channels, it got changed, right? So this is how now we will write our last query for last attribution, which is linear. So as I mentioned, that in linear we will distribute it equally to all channels. So let's write this particular query. So first again we will find the total channels for every user where the user got converted, and then we will do join to find out the percentage distribution. So let's write it. Select user id count star as total touches, total touches, and from user journey where user id in, again we will write that subquery here. Let me copy this. Okay, so this one, and also we have to use group by, because we are doing aggregation. So group by user id. So let's see how it sorry, how it goes. So yes, as I mentioned earlier, that for user one there is only one touch point. Two also there is one. For three there are three touch point channel. For four also three, and for six two. So we know how many touch points are there. So I'll save this in CTE again. So with touch count as, okay. So now all I have to do is find out the distribution. So select u dot user id, u dot channel, then if I divide the total number of touch point, 1 divided by total number of touch point, it will provide us the distribution. So that's what I'm going to do. So 1 divide by me t dot total touches, and I'll round it by 2 decimal point, round, or you can do 4 or 3. I'll do 3, that would be better. as uh, share. I'll give it share or weightage share, or distribution. Let me try it. Distribution from user journey u inner join, uh, touch counts t on u dot user id. Okay, I will fix it. Yeah, u dot user id, t dot user id. Let me check. Let me write this, run it. If there's any issue, I'll see if I have to fix it also. So yeah, so you can see it worked. I was going to write a where clause also to find the user for who had converted, but because in this particular CTE there's already we have users who are converted and we are doing inner join, so there only matches from this user to main table, so we do not have to do where clause again and we have to filter that thing. So yeah, so this is our query. So you can see, because for user id there's one channel, so 100% distribution. For user id 2 there's also one channel, so 100% distribution. For user id 3 there were three channels: paid ads, organic, and search. So every channel got distributed equally, 33.3%. And for user id 6 you can see there were two channels, so it's got 50-50 and so on for 7, 8, and other. Look, for 8 there were 5 channels, so that's why it got distributed 20%. So that's how it worked. So it completely depends what the what pro and cons of each attribution on which the company is focusing. But these are three attribution models which company uses for their marketing analysis. So I hope you liked it and it gave a lot of insight to you. I would suggest that please practice this particular topic. You can create your own data, or if you want, uh, I will add the script in the description for table creation and data insertion. So you can copy that from there, and you can use it for your own analysis. So keep practicing these things and you will find out really easier once you started practicing in these kind of real life problems, and it will really help you to stand out in the interview. So we'll meet you in next video with new topic, new question related to interview or any other topic. So till then, please practicing it and please like the video. Also subscribe the video. I noticed that many of you are just watching it but not subscribing. So please subscribe the channel and share with your friend. So we'll see you in next video. Have a great day.